You are an animal. Surprise. You need food. You probably need food literally right now because you're college students and always on the hunt for food. There are certain dietary needs we all have as humans. We are heterotrophic. We need to pull nutrients in from the environment. If we didn't need to pull nutrients in from the environment, what would we be? Photoautotrophs. We'd be using light to do it, but we're not plants. We're not plant people. That'd be really cool, though. I really want to be. Mainly because I'm lazy. To get energy, the key to you getting energy, and the absolute most important thing I want you to walk away from this with is you need to oxidize substrates. What does it mean to oxidize something? Right, you're stealing electrons. If you oxidize something, you steal electrons. You're sucking its life force out of it. You are taking the energy of that other organism and using it to do something yourself. We are not able, even though we get this energy, we are not able to build or synthesize certain essential nutrients. We have to take them in from the environment. We cannot, bacteria can build everything it needs. We can't. We need to take things in order to make proteins and nucleic acids. So there are 4 essential nutrients that you need from the environment: amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals. I'm going to go through each of those. Bacteria can produce all 20 amino acids. Remember, we talked about amino acids when we talked about the genetic code. We animals, can only make about half of those. We can't make them all ourselves. It would be awesome if we could. We'd be self-reliant. Instead, we have to get those amino acids, those ones we cannot create, from the food that we eat. Further, we cannot create fatty acids that you need in order to produce a phospholipid bilayer. Why are phospholipid bilayers important? Yeah, membranes in the cell. And you need cells. We were just talking about, you need millions of cells. And each of those cells has an inside and an outside. Without taking in fatty acids, you would not be able to build phospholipids. Now, that's not to say go out and eat fatty foods. I know. I wish I could give you that permission, but you're adults. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. You can get these fatty acids from either plants or animals. Remember, plants have fatty acids too. They've got cell layers, so you can eat them and digest them just as well as you could digest an animal. That food looks disgusting. To get that image, I looked up fatty foods, and yeah, looked kind of weird. Vitamins. You guys have heard of vitamins, right? You may have taken vitamins. I still take vitamins because I really like the gummy ones. They're good. They are really good. Vitamins are organic molecules not produced by the body, but necessary for mineral uptake. You need to be able to use vitamins to take minerals in. Further, vitamins can act on cells in order to encourage development. I found this image, the Pep and Vigor vitamin donuts. I thought the gummy vitamins were awesome. Turns out, during the 60s, they had vitamin donuts. That's what they were. This is pre-FDA. And finally, we need minerals. These are inorganic molecules. Obviously, we cannot make them. Iron, zinc, phosphorus. You need phosphate in your DNA. These get built into the structure of proteins. They mediate the way pathways work. Without iron, we'd have no hemoglobin. Without hemoglobin, we'd have no ability to move oxygen through our body. Without phosphorus, we'd have no nucleotides.
So what happens
when you have low iron levels? So your bones are really efficient at storing minerals. So what ends up happening is your body, especially like calcium and certain other minerals, your bones contain them. You will then start digesting your bones in order to reclaim them. Osteoporosis is from calcium deficiency. So your bones get digested in order to recover that calcium. Yes? So there we go. There are 4 essential nutrients that you need. Any questions on them? When you are lacking in one of these 4 nutrients, that leads to what's known as malnutrition. You could be eating plenty of food, but if you are not taking in these 4 essential nutrients, then you are termed malnourished. You do not have the nutrients you need in order to keep your body functioning. So your body begins to break itself down. What foods can you eat that don't have these things?
Like fruit?
No, fruit's fine. If you just lived off fruit, then you're going to be deficient in your minerals. Like mud cookies? So these diets lack certain nutrients. There are, here, vitamin A deficiency will lead to night blindness. Night blindness is where your eyes lack the ability to adjust to dark conditions. You cannot see in the dark. You feel that way normally, you know, you're stumbling, but you walk through your house in the dark because you don't feel like turning on the lights because it will hurt in the morning. Vitamin A deficiency can lead to that. You'll notice that there are several areas with lots and lots of vitamin A deficiency. We are working to resolve that. The simplest way to do that is they've created different types of genetically modified crops that are going to have a high level of vitamin A. So that by changing the diet a little, now that problem goes away. At least that's the hope.